Hi guys, it's Gina again here after a very long break. Anyway, I have a scrapbooking video today. I do not like it kind of at all, but it was fun to make, so I figured I would share it with you guys. It is using that Heidi Swap, what's it called? Embossing paste? No. Yeah, some paste, just metallic paste that I had gotten at Michael's on clearance. And all I'm doing is using my stencil. It's one of the ones I got at Target for like $1. And I don't know why I put it like so weird, like giving it bunny ears and stuff. I don't know. I just put it like in weird areas instead of like just in the middle or whatever. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I had fun making it, so I figure, let me just, go ahead and post it. So I used some paper, and I think that's from Pebbles, from one of the, I know it's from one of the 12 by 12 paper stacks that I have. And I had made my own, page kits. And I've been doing that for years. I would just put the paper with the pictures, and then I would do the embellishing later. And back in the day, I wouldn't embellish too much because that really wasn't the way. So yeah, so that's, what I've been doing. And then lately I've been adding the embellishments if I have time and just want to, play around. So anyway, I'm just drying that paste with my heat tool. And I wanted to dry it a little so that way I could do some, I didn't want to just wait. So I decided to use some of my homemade mists and just add some with that packaging. I guess what they now call the packaging technique, just to mush it around a little bit. So I have some different colors that is also like a metallic-y green, and there's a blue, and I wanted to mix it with green to give it, I don't know if you see in the upper right there, the blue, to kind of match that a little bit more, but I never was able to get the perfect color. I didn't want to waste a lot of time because, I don't know, my camera is goofy and just, I can't record for very long before it runs out of space, and I don't know, it's just not working for me. So I figured I would just try to get it done quick. So I didn't really get the perfect color, but I like the bright color bright color that it turned out, and it has some blue in it. As you can see, this paper, it's not like the super duper duper thin one like you get with the 180 sheets. It's more a little more thick, but still it warped like crazy. And I didn't really use that much water on it, but whatever. So it's like extra warpy. So I'm going to add it to a piece of background paper to maybe smooth it out a little bit, but I'm sure when it's in my page protector it'll be perfect and flat eventually. So those are just two towel animals from when we were on our cruise last year, and the kids loved it, so I figure I would scrapbook them. So I'm probably gonna have a couple. We were on there for 7 nights, so we'll have 7 little animals, and they loved them, so I figure I would just scrapbook them all. So I will have a few layouts with these guys, and they were always different, just cute. They would use some of like my husband's sunglasses or the kids' sunglasses and use it, for embellishing the animal and stuff like that. So it was really cute. So I'm taking my warpy piece and trying to cut it straight, just a 1/4 inch off, and attaching it to some of my just plain navy cardstock. I have a ton of cardstock that I haven't gotten around to using, so I'm going to try to use, I'm trying to use everything before I shop too much. And I just went to Michael's, but that's just because I was looking for some paper pads, the hot buys for $5. I was looking for that, but they didn't have any, and I ran across some clearance items that I'll show you in the next video. So there's just you saw a piece of LE Studio. It's like the chipboard that comes with the embellishment package, and I just decided to cut the top off and use that as a piece on my layout. And then I have those acetate pieces, and I'm going to use a couple of those. And this is just a fun layout. There's not really much to it. I'm taking off the black because I don't have any black on my layout really. So I'm just deciding to use them. And then I saw that piece and I really liked it. It went well. But then later you're going to see I'm going to flip it around and I like the color even more because it matches more with that background stripe paper. So there I had just pulled out some different pieces from just my stash. I have everything color coded pretty much, like some stuff. You know, all the blues, turquoises, all that green, that kind of stuff. I have them all separate in the little iris containers. And so I just pulled out a bunch to put in my peach kit and, you know, just use what I use, and then whatever I don't, I'll just add back. So there I'm trying to make some little clusters to go around. And I had some of those acetate flowers. And that big chipboard piece. All those blue chipboard pieces, you can see it there to the left, the arrow, those all came from the same collection, but I'm not sure what collection. So yeah, I just mixed and matched. And like those the labels right there, those are ones that I had stamped on my own. And as you can see, I turned that one piece I just put on the photo, I turned that backwards and I like the color better, so it's backwards. I flipped it over and just used some ATG. You can't see it too much in real life. And then I just added those acetate pieces to the photos. And again, that little piece from the embellishment little die cut pack, I made a little banner shape for that. And the ampersand really doesn't have anything to do with it. I just like the color and figured I would just add it. And just adding stuff. Yeah, I really don't like my background at all. See that big space right there in the middle? I mean, I guess I could always go back and try to add something to it, but I had fun making it. I like being messy, but I'm not really good at doing the complete, you know, like everything that goes with it. It's like I like the messy part, but then that's it. I like to do the background and then be done. So yeah, I'm not really much of a mixed media person. It's fun, but I'm not good at it yet, so. Anyway, and this layout really doesn't have a title because it's not really telling a story. It's just when we came back to the room every night, this is what we got, a different towel animal on our bed. So it seems like my recording slowed down a little. I must not have put the right 4 times on this section of it, but yeah, so I'm just trying to find a couple more pieces to finish up the clusters that I have. Excuse me. And I was going to put that dark blue, and then I decided, oh, let me use the light color right there, and it says lots of laughs. Because we were excited and would laugh at the cute stuff that we would see when we came back in our room at night. Yeah, I don't really have a title for it, so that's okay. Don't look at my hair. super thin. I gotta buy some stuff to make my hair thicker. So see how warpy it is? It's horrible. You won't be able to tell too much when it's in the page protector in my album. So now I think I'm just gonna add some kind of dots, or there's some sequins, and those are from Close to My Heart. I love those. They're the colors of my brother's wedding, so I had bought those, so I'm going to use some of the white ones for this layout. And I already have the sticky back on them, so it's perfect. So I'm just going to add some sequins. And then I'm going to add a little bit of splatters with my homemade mists. I think just one mist I'm going to use. And then that will complete the layout. And then if I find in the future I have time, I could always just, you know, pull off the pictures and redo it. You know, if I ever have time like that. So you always have pictures to scrap. So anyways, I'm just trying to decide what, you know, I want to do. And that kind of doesn't look quite right. It's kind of big, but I end up leaving it there because it's really stuck. So here's where I'm going to get some mist and splatter it on. And I'm not watching TV either. I did this without TV, so it's not like I'm dilly-dallying. I'm just trying to find stuff. So yeah, just splattering some of that. I think I'm going to show you close up a little bit. And that will do it for this layout. I always get so dirty. Alright, so there we go. That's it. Not too pretty, but hey, it works and it was fun. So I hope you enjoyed. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.